Hello there, my name is Kathy. Welcome to Gardening Genes. Wow, what a difference a few weeks makes. The trees are now in full leaf. Spring flowers like bulbs are done, and everything else has come to life. We were away for a week, and a lot of the things that had barely started to bloom are now in full bloom. Amazing how fast things come out. Part of it may have to do with the fact that there was 4 inches of rain while we were gone. This is an azalea. I think you just call this one a white swamp azalea. And here is some coast leucothoe. Very, very pretty flowers. These are not quite fully open, but really just about there. The front yard walkway looks a little different than the last time I took a video of it. The viridis Japanese maple is fully out. And there's some lily of the valley in bloom. This plant, this is one of those that the tag always lists as being, 3 to 4 feet high, but it gets really big. This is a summer snowflake viburnum. And it continues popping out flowers all season long, although this spring show is the best. Next to it is a Percy Wiseman rhododendron. Absolutely love this one. This one is probably 6 feet tall, but it's been here for nearly 30 years. And we have not topped the height ever. We've just kind of taken it in from the sides. And you can see there are still flowers that are just coming out. And there are flowers that have passed. Now across the walkway, the Gerard's fuchsia azalea is pretty much done. It probably would have lasted longer if we didn't have those heavy, heavy rains, but it is a beautiful color. The hosta are fully out. What I'll do is I'll try to just put names up on the screen. Although I'll mention this one. This is Weed. This is one of my favorites. Another one that I absolutely love is June. Because we've been away, we haven't even gotten to mulch this area yet. But the plants are all filling in beautifully. And here is some Weigelia. This is not the straight My Monet, but the purple version. And we even have some Siberian iris all starting to come out. I love this purpley blue pop of color. Continuing down the walkway, there's a Japanese maple growing here. This is a volunteer. This is not one we planted here. I let it go. The red color on it is really nice. I think I'm going to dig it out this year and put it somewhere else. Some purple Pallas heuchera, some fire and ice hosta, And then behind it is a blue angel, which is really big. Beautiful plant. And here's a pleasant white azalea. It's just starting to open. Now you may notice that the top of it looks a little bit sparse. That's because the deer have been at it. Nice lion's mane Japanese maple. A variegata boxwood. I'm not sure if this is a straight variegata. It almost looks like, I think it was listed as variegata on the tag, but it looks like an elegantissima because it has a very white edging. This is a rainbow Lakothway, one with variegated foliage. And again, what pretty little bellflowers on it. Some beautiful spirea. And further on down, you can see that the peonies are all really starting to explode here. These were all planted here within the last 2 years. They're ones that got moved from other places because this is sunnier than they were. And because they're deer resistant, I don't have to worry about fencing them or spraying them. And you can see that the ants have already started doing their thing here. The ants don't hurt these at all. All they're doing is they're collecting some of the sweet juices from the plant. But it really isn't harmful to it. Now this is the front driveway bed. And what's in the foreground here is candy corn spirea. And behind them are some beautiful Hokonacloa grasses, all gold. I absolutely love this grass. I use this all over the place. And mounds of astilbe. I believe this one is Maggie Daly. And Franklin's Gem boxwood. A few columbine came back. This had quite a few here last year. And I'm disappointed that I didn't get more reseeding. And all of this is overhung by a very, very large bloodgood Japanese maple. Some hellebores. They've done their thing for the season. And then this makes a very nice ground cover. This is lamium, also known as dead nettle. I find that the most probably cost-effective way to purchase this as an annual. Even though it's a perennial, it's sold as an annual for annual planters. We're starting to get some little buds on it. On the back side of the viridis, we've got another little Japanese maple here. This is an example of how you really have to keep your eyes open. You never know what you're going to find. I found this at Home Depot. All the tag said was green maple, and I could tell by the leaves that this was something special. I don't know exactly what kind it is, although it looks similar to some of the cloud maples I've looked at. But I think that we got it for maybe $40. A real deal. And I'm just going to hit on a few of the other things that are in bloom right now. This is a Korean lilac. This is Paladin. I really like this one. It's a lower growing one, although as you can see, it's covering a big, big area now. It started out as 3 2-gallon plants 28 years ago. And now it covers an area that's probably easily 12 by 12. Smells wonderful. Check out this expiry azalea. I believe this is Gibraltar. Beautiful, beautiful orange flower. And underneath it, some bleeding heart. This fenced-in garden area is really starting to grow. The plants have gotten huge since we were gone. This is planted very heavily with echinacea and tall garden phlox, foxglove, a little bit of everything really. And there's a white buddleia on the corner. Can't wait to show you this in bloom. I hope you enjoyed today's little garden tour. There is so much more that I have to show you. We have so many beds that we haven't seen yet, so many garden rooms, and new beds that we've built this spring. Can't wait to show them to you one of the next times on Gardening Genes.